Hello everybody and welcome to another how-to video for the RentalTrax inventory software management system. So now at this point, if you've been following along with the how-to videos, you've put an order in, you understand all the different tabs along the top, how to manipulate the order, put the products in, change your timelines, use the factor groups, etc. Everything should all have come together so you've got your first order in. But now you've got these funky little icons that populate on your screen everywhere. They're going to pop up everywhere in the sets of 5 that they are, and they're going to be located just right here. You can see them here for these 5 icons. If you're also still in the order screen and you've just clicked save, you'll see them here as well. And they start to populate all over your system. So what are they? What do they do? Well, there are action icons. So they're a main function of the system. So we're going to go through each one and explain what they do. So the first one, if I click on it here, if I hover over it, it says download order internal. If I click on it, it's going to download a PDF file to my computer, which is my internal pick sheet. So when you put that order in, it's going to automatically create this. And if you've gone through the order layout how-to video, which you should have by now, this is going to be set up to match your company's business model. So in the right-hand side in this demo system, we have the RentalTrax information over here. Then we have the booking order and the status, etc. information on the left, a place to sign off on it. And then down below, we've got our items for the rental. So we've got on the left hand side a little checkbox, so we can use that when we're going through and pulling these items. We can use that to check off that we've added them to our cart. And we've got our location here, which in this case, this demo system is set up improperly, because if I know that this vintage Yamaha acoustic is located in Ontario, that doesn't really tell me anything. We want to be as specific as possible when we're creating our locations, and I think we go into this in more detail in the product how-to, but be specific and help your warehouse people out. Don't just say warehouse. Make sure you say warehouse, section 3, aisle 2, shelf 4, yellow box, whatever you have to do to make it so that they can find that as quickly and efficiently as possible, instead of searching through an entire warehouse, or in this case, an entire province. So then we have our text, and then on the right hand, our quantity of that item that we need to pull for that order. So that's the first action icon, is the order internal. The second action icon, if I hover over it, it says download order customer. So we're going to go ahead and click on that and download that to our file, to our computer as well, and then pop it open. So this is set up more in a presentation style for this order. So if you haven't seen that yet, you can view the images layout how-to video. Go look at that now if you'd like the way that this looks. So on the left-hand side, we have our client information. On the right-hand side, we have our company information. Then we have our order number, and as I scroll down, we've got images of the product, which this is only available to do if you have the web shop module. If you don't have that, you can use the upgrade button at the top of your screen, add it to your system now. The web shop module allows you to attach pictures to your product, to your products, and use it as a field when you're creating your layout. So this is our client's package that we're sending to them so that they can get their pricing and information. The third button is our new order from copy button. So if we hover over it, it tells us that. If I click on that, what it's basically saying is that Bob, our client, loved this so much that he wants to rent it again. Or if you have repeat rentals, so maybe it's a monthly rental, every month you can just come in here, click on it, change the date of your rental, and then make sure you've met all of your tabs that you need to meet, and then save it, and you've got a new rental completed. Once you've done that, you've saved it, you're all set. Instead of having to go through the process of entering in all the products, your discounts, everything like that, once again, your client says, let's just do it exactly the same next month, and you're all set. The fourth icon, if I hover over it, is send email to customer. So if you're finishing up the order and you're at the stage now, you've put it all in, you understand everything, the next thing you want to do is send the email to your customer. You can either use this button down here, send email to the customer, or you can save an email. Your first communication, you're probably going to save and email this to them. Once you've done that, you're going to come to this screen where you're going to use the drop-down menu to select your template that you've created in the previous how-to videos. Once you've done that, it automatically fills in the information that you need. You can CC whoever you like. Type in the information into there, and then click away from it, and you've added Bob's email as well to this, and then you can manipulate the order as well. The exact same thing will happen if you use the fourth icon, but in this case, it's not our first communication we're sending to them. We're sending them a follow-up. So maybe our next email that we do is send them a great deals for you email saying thanks for being with us, and then you can send Bob that email using that fourth icon. The last icon that we can do is for the invoice stage. So We're gonna use this button for the final stage. So the products have come back. We've checked them all. We're just making sure that we're going to create a final invoice now. So we click on that. It brings up our new invoice page. So it's giving us the order date that was created on the customer, the payment method they're going to use, the total. We're going to have our invoice number, so you can change that if you really like, the invoice date, as well as the payment due date. Once we've entered in all that information, we're going to save the invoice, and that client will then have been invoiced for that. So now we don't have the invoice button here. If we go into edit the order, now it's an invoiced order. We can see that the invoice was created under our log tab. Okay, the order was saved about a minute ago, and we're all set there. Then you can go back through and view your invoices by going to invoices and list invoices, and we see that it's created here. And then we can download the invoice if we like here. Oh, we have to check it off first. Always make sure you use the checkboxes as well. We'll download the invoice there and open up the PDF. And it gives us our final invoice for our client. If we scroll down, that's our total with tax, and then the client has been final invoiced. So that's your 5 action icons summary. If you have any questions about those, feel free to give us a call at 888-925-6236. That's 888-925-6236, or you can send us an email at info@rentaltrax.com. Follow along with the instruction manual. You should have downloaded it through the emails we've sent you as you're getting set up. You can use the green support button on the right, or check us out online at www.rentaltrax.com.